Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, where we are back to doing Ascensions. Now last episode was a great run. We had a Shiv finisher build. We also got Shuriken, we had Bottled Flame, we bottled finisher obviously. And also a really low deck size, which just becomes so overpowered when combined with the draw that the Silent has with, you know, prepared acrobatics. Just such a great build. We're basically on a stabbing spree, just running around with our knives, murdering people left and right. It was a thing of beauty, and in today's episode, hopefully we can get something similar going. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully we can get something similar going as the Defect. Let me just make sure. Yeah, just want to make sure I'm recording. I've been paranoid ever since I had that mishap a few episodes ago. Now, I mean, upgrading the card is pretty important. I'll upgrade Zap. I don't like those choices though. I'm tempted to just restart this run. Man, if we had the three enemies or like have 1 HP, we could have easily sniped out an elite. But you know what? It's okay. What's done is done. No point crying over spilled milk. Alright, the game's running a little bit sluggish. Hopefully that's not full. Do I have stuff open? I don't. Yeah, I've closed my browser, alright. Well, let's just write it out. Hopefully it'll be fine. Do we pick up Compile Driver? Is pretty good. It's an attack and it's draw. Defragment is another idea. I think I'll take Compile Driver. Not great choices though. I'll take the max HP out of this. I'll take the Golden Idol. I'll just take more damage. Alright, sure. Oh, it's gotta be Claw. It has gotta be Claw. You see Claw, you take Claw, and we spend our money to remove trash from our deck. We still want some source of defense. Leap is pretty bad. I'd rather have auto shields or glacier. One or the other. So what I'll do is I'll go campfire, question mark, and then the next elite. Just trying to get as strong as I can before I go in. The more cards of ours that are free, the better. I think we can kill one of these jokers, alright. And do a bit of damage to you. And we'll be drawing a dual cast, so you are also dead. Yes, it's running a little bit slow. Ooh, you gotta take the second claw. And with 2 claws, we're going in to fight you. This is gonna be a pretty scary fight. What we're gonna do is, we're actually not gonna hit him. We're actually not gonna hit him. We're gonna... I did it strategically because I wanted to power up my claws. Now I think he's gonna wake up. No, he's still asleep. Now if we hit him, it is gonna wake him up, so I think we'll just cash it in. And we'll do a bit of this action. And we'll hopefully draw something good. I guess we'll just hit you twice. Now he's gonna hit us twice. Do we cash in our Dex Potion? Let's cash in our Dex Potion. block as much of this damage as we can. So now he is going to be debuffing us. But I think he's going to be fairly close to his demise. In fact, any sort of damage that we draw is going to kill him. We'll have to wait till next turn. So we took 6 damage out of that fight, and we got an absolutely trash relic. And absolutely trash options, right? You know what? It's fine, it's okay. Shuriken is actually a huge pickup. Auto shields. Flash of Steel. You know what? Flash of Steel. Shuriken has to be the play. It can help us draw our claws as well. We need some sort of defense. But I'll still get rid of my... Nah, I'll get rid of my strike. Like, we want to retain the option of defending if we absolutely need to. Alright. No point taking damage if we don't need to. Oh, we had no orbs. So that's why compile driver didn't do anything. Like, we need cool-headed? Charge battery? I mean, it's gotta be hologram, I think. And then we'll go for the question marks. They're pretty low health. Finesse is an idea. In fact, I'm gonna cheese this now that I know where finesse is. Listen, there aren't many events in this game that you can cheese. And this is out of these options, it's the only one I want to keep. Do I keep leap? I might just want to take leap. No, let's hold out for auto shields or glacier. So hit you. And then hologram. The dual cast. Maybe we can kill the guy in the back if we're really lucky. That's okay. Now nobody's attacking. Okay, do we want any of these? We don't. Okay. We need to upgrade this hologram pretty urgently. Now we're no longer taking damage. Hologram back, Flash of Steel? Or a claw? Claw is the more sensible thing. Gonna be taking a bit of damage. I could have maybe done that fight differently so that I was taking no damage. But, you know what, it's okay. Do I take any of these? I don't think so. So, It's a little scary, I know, but I think we've got to just upgrade hologram. And then we got to go in for this fight. Alright. Hologram back the claw? And then just punch you again. Alright. So here comes the goop. Dual cast you, alright. Now, Slime Crush is going to be coming, and we're gonna have to do the best possible split that we can right now. I could take the strength potion, but I think we can deal with this guy without having to do that. This is kind of bad, though. I think I'll just eat this damage. Just making sure that I can take these guys out soon. I should have hologrammed back a claw while I had the chance. I guess I can do Flash of Steel. Alright. You added trash to my deck and you're still not attacking. I think you're dead. It's a scary fight. No doubt very scary. Seek is good. It can save us a little bit from bad early draw. Coffee Dripper is an idea. We've got a lot of zero costs though, so I think it's more important to just remove cards from our deck. I think we'll just evenly remove strikes and defense. Because the damage cards we want to play are our claws and pretty much just our claws. Get most of our health back. Shops are interesting, but so are question marks. So are elites. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Are upgrades important? Seek, actually, upgrading Seek is pretty important. So what we should do is we should go this path, go for these question marks, and then yeah, we'll just go like that. Seek Claw, I think. And do we hologram back a Claw or hologram back Flash of Steel? Too many choices, man. We'll just do it like that. Now he is attacking us, and we didn't draw any defense. Just kidding, we drew a little bit of defense. Just kidding, we drew a little bit more defense. But now, this is the end of the road. And I don't think there was any way we could have avoided all damage in this fight. Right, now you're dead. Fusion is an interesting idea. It makes compile driver better. I think we do take fusion. And if we ever get power cards, then they are essentially free. I'll just take the gold from this. I'm not losing all of my gold. This is a pretty garbage turn one. I'm just gonna defend. And I'm gonna hologram back a zap. Grab 'em, bear! Alright, so now we've lost a whole bunch of stats. We're also taking a truckload of damage. Who's doing the most damage? They're actually all doing damage. You know what? I'm cashing in my strength potion. My draw pile is empty. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. No bear! Alright, you're dead. Unfortunately, they split their damage. Not that I don't think there was a way... I guess yeah, Seek doesn't actually shuffle your discard into your draw, so if there's nothing in your draw, then you just don't draw anything. Alright, so we're gonna be taking some bad damage. We can rest at a future campsite. Man. God dang it, man. Using up everything I have just to get through these jokers. Just to save my gold. Was it worth it? Well, we got our speed potion back. Scrape is very interesting. You know what? I think Scrape is pretty good. Alright, blocking most of this Joker's damage. Gaining no strength, but powering up our claws. Oh my god. We didn't find any of our defense, and now that's why we're gonna die. It was a run that had potential. But even though I don't think there are any obvious mistakes we made. Well, let's hologram first. Even though I don't spot any obvious mistakes, we just, we haven't lost yet. I shouldn't act like we've lost, right? Because we haven't. As much as I'd like to upgrade Seek, I just need to do this. let's put hologram in our hand. You know, just get it done. All right. Fusion and hologram back claw. That's still a truckload of damage that we're taking. Yeah, we didn't get a... I could have picked up... I guess I could have picked up, like, leap. What would that have done? We're not dead yet. We're just getting horribly manhandled. Okay, let's compile this driver. Get a bit of block. I mean, we're still surviving. Annoyingly. Let me hologram back a claw. Alright, flash of steel. Are you serious, man? We're gonna... This sucks, dude. This fucking sucks. Boot sequence? You know what? Why not? We gotta do something, otherwise we're just dead. None of these help us, man. Master of Strategy. I'm gonna get rid of a basic strike at this point, and I'll take a Master of Strategy. Because this run, otherwise, it's coming to a screeching halt. Art of War is pretty much useless. Boot sequence is also kind of garbage. Alright, let's do a bit of this action. Let's just use up Master of Strategy. A bit of claw action. I messed up. The first thing I should have done is put a FTL in my... First thing I should have done is, and then use FTL. And then use Master Strategy. That way we can draw more stuff. We need all for one. That would help us out a lot. Let's do fusion. Compile driver. Okay, it's not dead yet. Hologram back claw. Save boot sequence. We didn't have any debuff resistance, so we're just gonna be fucked. 11. Well, there's a free claw. Draw 4 cards. What are they gonna be? We can bring back the claw. I'm just gonna play Distilled Chaos because who knows what garbage is gonna happen. Okay, so we've right, that's fine. We'll do this. Just play FTL. Let's do that. And then hologram back a claw. And we're gonna beat Snecko. But it's not
been easy. Oh my god. Fuck off, dude. What? Where's all my... do I have to take charge battery? Alright, fine. I'll take charge battery, dude. I gotta rest again. I don't think we can fight elites. If I use a hologram on Flash of Steel, get you down low. Well, I'll take the 1 damage. He is attacking us, which sucks. I'll play Fusion. I'll play Master Strategy. I'll play Boot Sequence now. We gotta scrape. Charge battery? No, yeah, we should play charge battery. Okay. Now he's doing 14 damage. Hologram back. A claw. All right, I'll take another claw. Now finally we can upgrade something. I would very much love to upgrade a boot sequence or master of strategy. Sorry, upgrade seek. Could be good. Upgrading finesse is something I'm strongly considering. We should upgrade. We should either rest or we should upgrade a card that we can play multiple times. And of the cards that we can play multiple times, you know what? Scrape is pretty good. Let's upgrade Scrape. This is gonna be a garbage trash fight. I guess I'll just do this. I'll use up my boot sequence. What makes the most sense? I guess hologram makes the most sense. Hologram back a claw. And then just don't take any damage. Okay.
Very scary. Do we take Beam Cell? It's a 0-cost attack. That can help, that can get pretty good. You know, I think we will take it. It can really increase our damage output. Now, is there anything that helps us consistently? And not just on turn 1? Fusion is already upgraded, right? Yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna heal. I'm not confident against the champ. The champion. Master strategy, not draw a claw. Let me redo that fight, because we got FTL. I always keep forgetting that FTL is less than 3. Okay. Oh no, it did draw 1. Was it? Man, okay, I have no idea. I clearly have no idea. Let's finesse. I guess we will just dual cast, get a bit of damage on you. And this is our draw, this is our discard. Gonna just... What is the best thing we could get out of our draw? Out of our discard? If I take Flash of Steel and then I draw, what are the odds of drawing a claw? What are the odds of drawing an attack? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4 out of 9. The odds are pretty low, so I'll just draw a claw. And then I'll just hit you like this. And then we'll just save our boot sequence. Was even thinking about just using up my boot sequence to just... do I scrape? I think you do scrape. Sadly, FTL is gonna do nothing. That's okay. Now, Compile Driver could give us something good, such as this. Gaining strength, but we're gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, that's harsh, dude. Boot sequence is decent. This turn is coming to an abrupt end. We didn't get any defense, man. I should have made him vulnerable first. Guess I'll just channel another Plasma Orb. I wish we had Ice Cream Cone. Look at all this energy that we can't use. Wait, I thought he was gonna give us a free shot. What happened to that? Wait, what happened to that? Alright, let's do this. That's our discard. We'll hologram back a claw. This is decent. Gaining even more strength.
Now he's gonna be buffing this turn. I think we can kill this guy. We need to get our defense sorted out because this is not a recipe for long-term success. We should do scrape because we'll get at least one claw and possibly more. You see what I meant? You see what I meant? And now he's dead. Okay. These are all garbage. You know what? Frozen Core, it's some much needed defense. Now what do we need? We need card removals. We also need to spend our money. So we could go to a couple of fights, or we could go through these question marks. Let's go through these question marks. This is a bit of an annoying fight. Dual cast is going to be useless at the start of battles, that is. Right, so at least we're not taking any damage. This turn... I think this is a good scrape. Well, first let's put hologram in our hand, then let's do a nice, well, should we, let's, I guess first hologram back a claw, while we still can. Then we scrape. And I guess we should focus down the guy in the back. I should have made him vulnerable. I keep not doing this properly. Let's compile driver, and we got absolute garbage. But what we can do is some pretty interesting stuff. Because look at this. We can do zap, and then dual cast, and then we can hit this guy. Well, let's just eat his damage. Let's not kill anybody. Let's just hit this guy, and now we have more energy for next turn. Alright, now let's take out this guy who's doing the most damage. Well, let's first finesse, because I was gonna say we might draw FTL. Finesse again. Let's fusion, compile driver, and now I think we're doing okay. Let's cash in this. Alright, that was decent. I feel like that was decent. Okay, auto shields is pretty huge. Oh, this motherfucker's gonna stab me. I just know it. Oh no, he gave me money? Okay. That's a lot of money, dude. I guess it increases the amount of money based on how far you are in the game. That makes sense. This is perfect. Do we even use Seek? I guess we just leave. We just do a nice little fusion. Do we leave Seek for next turn? What would we put in our... You know what, let's do a... Let's use Seek to do a nice early scrape. And we'll see what we can... see, nice stuff. And do a bit of a claw action as well. And even more draw. Even more draw. Alright. He didn't even put any trash in my deck. Alright, so while stuff is in my discard, let me hologram back. Should I try to kill him or should I... Hologram... No, if I hologram back auto shields, I'll already have gained block, so that's not how that works. Let me just do a bit of this action. And now you're just dead, I think. Alright, it's gotta be another claw. Upgraded one, just for fun. Alright. I guess we'll lose the golden idol and we'll be at 986 gold. Are we gonna be able to spend any of it? Really hope we do. I'm not losing any health. Is there any 0 cost? Is there anything we have that's 2 cost? No, so there's no reason to take enlightenment. Ooh, dude. Oh, dude, let's take panache. Let's take panache. It's a 0 cost, it's a power. It's pretty good. So I really, at this point, want to upgrade Master of Strategy. I want to upgrade Seek. I want to upgrade FTL. I think out of these, Seek is the most important. Really want to get to another shop. Do I want to fight an elite? Or do I want to get another upgrade before I go to the shop? Let's get another upgrade before we go to the shop. Sure, that's whatever. Yeah, let's go this way. Bit of a bad start. I'll use up my boot sequence. There's Flash of Steel. There's auto shields. That's good. There's Beam Cell. Finesse. There's 1 claw. Do a bit of damage on you. We will be avoiding damage this turn. Bring back... just bring back the claw. And do a bit of damage to this guy. Alright. Hit you. Draw 3 there. No, Panache has not shown up, annoyingly. I guess there's some stuff we can do. Okay, right, let's think about this. So should we just put both of these in our hand right now? Yes, let's do it right now. Let's just play Panache. Alright, because now... I wish we'd gotten this earlier. But now we are incentivized. Oh yeah, and now scrape is free. That's pretty good. So let's play fusion. Compile driver. And now they're taking damage. And now a lot depends on what this scrape draws, right? Yeah. Okay, we got some good stuff. You're gone. You're gone. We're surviving. And we are thriving. Alright. That's these annoying guys dealt with. Get fucked, son. Do we take any of these? Zero cost. Well, Streamline can become zero cost. But it requires too much setup. Regal Pillow is kind of just whatever. What else did I want to upgrade? I wanted to upgrade FTL. I wanted to upgrade Master of Strategy. This doesn't draw anymore. This doesn't draw anymore. This applies multiple turns of vulnerability, which is also something. I think just more draw has to be the play. Now with 1,078 gold, can we just like buy every Omamori? We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to use it. Do we just buy the madness? I think we just buy the madness. We remove. I guess we'll remove or defend. One artifact is okay. Letter opener is fine. Omamori, in case the one question mark wants to give us a curse. I guess we'll buy the madness. Use it once and then whatever it does, that's just a card that you can play every turn. You buy the thorns. You buy the energy potion. You buy the explosive potion. I guess the last question mark could have had a shop. But like you don't wanna bank on the last question mark having a shop, right? I guess it didn't have a shop. So we will just get the rare relic. Or I mean, this is a chance to use Omamori, but this is also pretty useless thing. We'll just go for the rare relic. This is a pretty trash turn one, I'm not gonna lie. I'll actually do Flash of Steel, because, yeah, maybe we'll get something good like Scrape. That was really lucky. Oh, I should have made him vulnerable. I guess it doesn't really matter, because... yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Panache? Zayap? FTL? Charge Battery, and honestly, I think we do both of these. Just play this. There's nothing in our hand that costs anything. There's nothing in our hand that, well, not right now, but So I guess let me just do compile driver, see what we draw. Let's do boot sequence. I'll just do that, just that's more block. I guess I'll just play it on the strike, just to get both of these done. So let's... gain a bit of strength. I wish it was any boss other than this piece of trash, but oh well. He's still dead, but his job wasn't to kill us. His job was just to do chip damage to us and annoy us. Power potion is better than... I think Thorn's potion could do more damage overall in the fight. Are any of these worth taking? Cool-headed is more draw. I think we do take cool-headed. More draw, more chances for panache to trigger, and we have got an elite fight. I'm a little scared of you know what? Making cool-headed free is a great thing. We'll put Panache and Master of Strategy in our hand. Alright, let's play cool-headed. Do a bit of finesse action, do a bit of zap action. They're taking damage. Alright, let's start. Now her friends are dead. How sad for them. I guess, do we just do cool-headed again, or do we... Let's do claw. I think we're in okay shape. You know what, this is pretty good. This is actually very good. Easy does it. Pretty soon we're not going to be taking any damage. In fact, if I play charge battery, then we're not taking any damage from her. Gaining strength. Yeah, her friend is dead. Like, why take risks when we know we can kill her? Okay. You know what? I'm okay with that. Dupe potion is better than thorns. You know, ooh, I think we just did it. Boys, we just did it. We done did it. We assembled the holy defect trinity. And of course, it's these jokers. So what I'm gonna do is straight away, I'm gonna put Panache and Master of Strategy in my deck. First thing I'll do is I'll play Panache.
Second thing I do is play Master of Strategy, and that's some good stuff. Right. That's some dang old good stuff. Alright. Alright. We want to kill the spiky boy with the with this area of effect damage that we're doing from what was it? From the panache power. So we hologram back something that gives us more draw. Let's hit this guy. And then we just gotta play like 10 cards this turn. I guess we'll hit him once, just to get this to trigger. And now he's dead. Liquid Bronze is useless. Upgraded to Cool-Headed is an interesting idea. Helps us... I guess we do take it, and then we just upgrade our other Cool-Headed. But do we... Are we ever gaining energy? I don't think we're gaining energy. I don't think we take it. I think we just upgrade the one Cool-Headed that we have. Get more draw out of it. And then we just go in. Take out Awakened One. Early Panache is just a thing of beauty. We'll see what powers we get. And these powers are trash. These powers are such trash. I'm not even gonna dignify them with a... with, like, you know... I'll play this just so that it's played, and I'll play that just because letter opener will trigger. But that wasn't a great first turn. Our second turn is gonna have to do some good work for us. Oh man. I'm tempted to use Scrape, but we need to draw all for one. We need to draw all for one. So I'll just do Charge Battery. And hologram back the charge battery, I guess. No, we're not going to be able to play it if we hologram it back, unless we use a... Yeah, there's too many things in our draw. Seek is in our draw, man. Why didn't that show up? Man, yeah, if I can only hologram back. The only thing that makes sense is something that's zero cost, and the only zero cost thing that makes sense is let's. I don't know. I don't want to accidentally draw all for one. Well, if I draw all for one, I'll just take the energy potion, right? Yeah, so I'll just hologram. Hologram back. Flash of Steel. Flash of Steel on you. We didn't draw anything particularly useful. So we're just gonna take some big hits. Now everything useful shows up. Here's something we can do. Here's a play. Let's make all for one free. Alright, now then, my friend. What say you about a... No, we don't want to draw yet. First, we want to all for one. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. And we can even save Seek for his next phase. Let's just... Nice. Let's power up our claws. He's dead this turn. So here's what I want. I want to kill him not this turn, but next turn. I'll place some more attacks just to level up my strength. Yeah. Seek is... It's unfortunate that Seek showed up right now. Guess we'll just draw a little bit more. There's no reason to zap. There's no reason to use Master of Strategy. Alright, so he's essentially dead. Not just essentially, he's very dead. So now we do not want to draw anymore this turn. Right, this turn is over, he's in his second phase. Now, in his second phase, he's attempting to murder us. So what makes the most sense? What draw do we have? Well, all for one is free. We're gonna have to draw a Master of Strategy. And, like, cool-headed, I think. Because we have 20... So we need, like, 17 block, right? And then, like, 18 block. And that'll help us survive this one turn. Well, but one thing I can do is I can do a little zap action. He's also cleared his debuffs. I can do a little... beam cell action. I can do a little... I'm glad I remembered that. I can do a little fusion action. So now we have 36 health essentially. Just don't accidentally end your turn. Now in our discard, nothing really helps us. We're gonna have to get Master of Strategy and Cool-Headed. Right, and we have to, like, be cool-headed, like, actually in real life, because one misclick could just end this entire run. Because we just want to draw as many things as possible. Uno, it has to be not Master of Strategy and Cool-Headed. Has to be what we draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then duplication potion on Master of Strategy. And then we've drawn everything. Okay. Now, we don't want to play anything that would shuffle our discard into our draw. So I just want to make space. So we do not want to play finesse. We will play hologram. Bring back a claw. We will play a... No, we won't play cool-headed. We won't play finesse. We won't play scrape. We'll play charge battery just to make space. We'll play strike to make space. Now we play all for one. Okay, okay. Now we... Oh shit. Oh my goodness. I wasn't even looking at his health. I was so focused on drawing things correctly that you know what? Another bit of a colorless strategy has unlocked Ascension level 8. Okay, a long run, but I enjoy that one a lot. I just want to check something. So that was our first run with the Ascension with a 25 card deck. Oh my goodness. Finesse, Flash of Steel, Madness. I feel like we didn't even get that much value out of making All for One free. It felt like such a power move doing it at the time, but then we had more energy than we knew what to do with. But it was still fun to do. I like that. Boot sequence, I think, helped us out quite a bit because we did get pretty low on health. Sometimes auto shields was a nice pickup. Seek, I think, helped us out tremendously. Seek and finesse, Flash of Steel. We had like 4 rare cards, including 2 rare colorless cards. All for one. Again, finding it right at the end. It reminds me of a couple of other runs. There's this one Watcher run where we got rushed down like right at the end. There was that run where we were doing the Donu feed achievement where I got feed on the last possible combat. So getting this all for one, I feel like without the all for one, probably we were just dead, right? We're not doing enough damage to awaken one without that. We had 4 claws. Hologram, obviously. And then all for one right at the end. But what else was there? There's quite a bit of stuff. There's fusion. We had scrape. We had I mean, in the end, it was a pretty comfortable win, but pretty interesting. I guess Panache is a bit of an unsung hero, because without Panache, we would have taken a lot of damage, or potentially quite a bit of damage against the spiky enemy. And without Panache, it would have been harder to take out the underlings for the boss. So we were pretty low on health at the end of this fight. We ended with 26 HP. We took 33 damage. And I think without Panache, it's entirely possible that between the rest of the damage we would have taken on the floor and the rest of the damage we would have taken from that fight, either from tanking damage from his 2 cultist friends, or if we took down his 2 cultist friends, then him getting an extra turn to hit us,
that damage would have killed us. So I guess this really is the panache. Well, this is pretty much a colorless build. Master strategy was great. We had both finesse and flash of steel. We got madness as well, and then panache. So this really, truly, it wasn't just like a colorless card that helped us win. It was almost like we had a colorless deck. Like a mostly blue, but partially colorless as well. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I think that's enough. That's enough analysis. I think it's time to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. Hope you'll join me for the next one as well. And until then, take care.